I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Hello everyone and welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida for tonight's running of the 100 Thieves 48. Tonight's race will be round 4 of 15 for the Cup drivers, and we'll see all 35 drivers giving it their all as they try to score the victory at the World Center of Racing. Hello once again, Jordan here along with Captain. And Landon, last year we saw the closest finish in Cup Series history. Can we expect more of the same tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I think we can. They're going to get side by side, obviously, maybe a bit of 3 wide. And the biggest thing that we saw yesterday from the truck race was that if you come off turn 4 on the high side, you're most likely going to get it at the line. So the big key for this race is going to be trying to set up that pass on the backstretch and carrying that momentum all the way through 3 and 4. It should be exciting.
You know for sure these drivers are going to do everything they can to score a victory on the biggest stage in racing. Let's go ahead and look at some pre-race storylines. 100 Thieves Racing's rookie, Jerry Chen, has been one of the fastest drivers this season. He enters tonight's race as the most recent winner and the points leader. Can Jerry Chen blitz the field tonight again? Watch and see. Kerry Rogers scored the victory at Daytona by just 2/100ths of a second, but tonight he enters the high banks last in points. Can Kerry right the ship tonight and double down at Daytona? We'll just have to watch and see, as this GSL 98 is one of the fastest cars on super speedways. That looks a little precarious.
Oh my God. Yeah, it does. And there's the 98, the 40, and the 08. That's
Shameful behavior.
a teammate.
Ricochet enters tonight's race 10th in points, but with momentum on his side, he's led with 3 laps to go in the last 2 points-paying races and has had top 5 speed every race so far this season. Could tonight be the night that the 26-race winless streak ends? Watch and find out. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get them qualified for the 100 Thieves 48 here from Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have fired here at Daytona, and now for the starting lineup of the 100 Thieves 48.
On pole is going to be the number 68 of Ricochet. Starting second is the 75 of Julia. In third, it is Salmon. In fourth, it's Northrop. Fifth will be Irish. Sixth will be Fish. Seventh will be last week's winner, Jerry Chen. Eighth will be Balto. Ninth will be Conrail. 10th will be Captain. 11th will be Bile. 12th will be Garth. 13th will be Creasum. 14th will be Daga. 15th will be Raz. 16th will be Damon. 17th will be Anth. 18th will be Dale. 19th will be Mello. And 20th will be Nate. And to the right of your screen, you'll see the rest of the starting lineup.
Eddie Field rolls around under pace laps here at Daytona. Second place start for that number 75 car. Fast number 68 of Ricochet out there in front of the field, and a whole lot of hungry hounds behind him.
Absolutely. We were just talking about how Ricochet has had a very fast car the past couple weeks and has been up there and leading laps, and here he is. He's going to start on pole here at Daytona.
A lot of fast guys coming from the back as well. And then once again, strong qualifying run by that number 80. We've talked about Jerry Chen all season, won last weekend, leads the points right now, and he's back up there once more.
Absolutely. Going to have to see if he can keep it going.
And then, of course, on the outside of row 3, Fish in that number 7 was oh so close to scoring the victory in this race 1 year ago. Got beat by a nose by his teammate Carey in the 98. We'll see if he can bring the speed that he had last year.
In that exact same scheme, too. So we'll have to see if that brings him some more good luck.
Pace car makes its way off turn number 4 and is going to head to pit road any minute now as the field rolls by. Pace car makes its way down onto pit road, the field in the hands of young Ricochet. And as he brings him to the line, the green flag is out, the 100 Thieves 48 is underway. And a really even start for those front two.
Yep, even start. Oh, wow, look at Salmon
Ricochet gonna
already.
leave the bottom open for Ski? Surely not.
Oh,
Nope. Ricochet gets down.
I don't think he was, but he was trying to force it.
Might be running that little higher line, winding it up as they go down into the corner. We see that in qualifying. Drivers will run the high side, taking as much room around this racetrack as they can to get that car up to speed.
Absolutely, trying to get a little bit of a better arc. And to his credit, he's out clear right now.
Here comes a push from Adam Irish to the back bumper of Ski in that 37. Rookie up there in second spot, side by side with the outside pole sitter. Into 3, Ricochet has the field in tow.
Seems a little familiar, doesn't it, to last week? You got Ricochet there, then you got Irish and Chen and Conrail.
Side by side to the line. Who leads lap 1? It's going to be Ricochet in that T-Mobile Chevrolet. But here comes Ski to the inside. And Adam Irish has been one of the most consistent, well, maybe not consistent, but one of the fastest drivers all season so far. He's up there, giving a big push to Ski in that 37.
3 wide, a little bit back here in the pack.
See Nate Pirate, and who was that on the outside? Is that Dale in the 3
That
car?
is Dale.
Nate dropping back on that inside with Adam Garcia in tow. We'll see if either of them is able to get down to that bottom line. As back up front, Conrail moves 3 wide beneath Jerry Chen and Derek Northrup.
What a
and
move by the
Ski is
44.
looking for the lead again.
So here's going to be a real good look. You saw that Ricochet led it last time. 37's right there on that quarter panel. He's not going to lead it, though.
3 wide to the line. It's going to be Ricochet once more, but here comes Adam Irish in that Toyota with a big push from Conrail. Coming to the front.
Gotta say, I'm impressed with Ricochet on that outside. Not falling back quite yet, but I think Irish is going to get it here.
Conrail pushes Irish through to the race lead. He's got Neo in tow, and Kreisem in line there on the bottom.
Conrail's 100% going to the bottom. You saw I did that to Jerry Chen. He's not going to be afraid to do it to the 19.
I love the momentum shifts that you see from these camera shots. You see who's coming, who's going, and where they're going as Conrail makes a move to the inside, coming to the lead. We'll see who leads it back to the line. Irish has got that outside.
Usually the outside line's got a little bit more momentum.
Back to start finish. I think it was Conrail.
It was. 44 led it at the line.
See a few guys peeking out of line. You want to be on that inside in the corners, but it seems like only off turn number 4 are you really able to hold that momentum to the start-finish line. And here comes Neo, the rookie in the 51 for Raz Racing, coming through to the race lead.
And
with a push from Kreisem.
Raz not following far behind him.
Might be trying to shuffle out that 27. Well, they're going to get their wish. They're going to shuffle him out. They're going to shuffle him to the lead. Here comes Kreisem to the inside, 3 wide, looking for the race lead.
Look at that, 4 rows deep of 3 wide. That's amazing. Now 5, now 6.
Look at this. Flying in formation as they come off turn 4. Back to the start-finish line. A Mercedes, a Toyota, and a Chevrolet. Give it to the Merc. Kreisem leads at the line.
Very interesting. Yesterday in the Super Truck race, we constantly saw that the outside lane was able to keep the momentum at least to the line, and then they'd lose it in turn 1. But it looks like the bottom is able to keep that momentum, so I don't really know where you want to be coming to the end of this race.
The whole field 3 wide, it seems. And you see how fast things can change here at Daytona. We're on lap 5, and you see Brent in that 22 has moved up into 5th place on the inside. He started outside the top 20.
Absolutely. And Kerry was back there as well. Last year's winner.
The whole field still in one big draft as Jordan and Vuko tail end it. Back to the start-finish line. Kreesem's going to lead him back again with a push from Raz. Neo strong on that outside.
Outside seems to be a little stronger than it did last year. And we've seen in former years, they just lose it. They'll go to the top and then fall all the way back. And it just seems to be a cycle Seems like they can
Late
hold a
move.
little bit longer.
Late move down to the bottom by Raz as they went off into turn number 1. He got a big push from the 72 of Ant, the winner from Atlanta last year, which is a similar race to this. They were pack racing. And we always call him the weapon, but he hasn't showed up lately. Mello runs in third on that bottom, with Brent and Pirate. Mello and Pirate, I wouldn't let them get near each other. When those two hook up at super speedways, they seem to just drive off, and they've only got one car between them. I'd hate to be the meat in that sandwich, and right now it's Brent.
I would also hate to be the 72 right now with 2 pushes behind you being Brent and Mello. Dear God.
The 2 Hondas in line back there trying to form a run here. They're giving Ant the shove. Here he comes. So Raz gets kicked out one lane. It seems like because you see Ricochet and Julia back there towards the back end of the field. It looks like if you're in the middle, you just kind of stay where you're at, because Chen started up front and hasn't really gone anywhere. It just seems that the leader gets kicked out to that, like up to the wall, and drops back. But here comes a big push from the 2 Hondas to the back bumper of the 72, that McLaren Chevrolet. That felt cursed to say. Here comes Ant coming through to the race lead.
Mello is peaking hard on that 72. He wants to go to the bottom.
Back to the start-finish line. Raz, Ant, side by side. Give it 2. I think Raz might have led that one. Nope, Ant. Mello still trying to find a way to peek his nose to the inside there. He might be able to here.
Oh, it's
Can Ant
tight.
cover him? He's not sure. Oh, come on, spotter. Be more assertive.
And that's a real bad spot for the 72.
Clears him.
Raz was having help as well, but yep, cleared him. Good run by the 72. We saw the McLaren truck yesterday be real strong all day.
Back down to into turn number 3. Mello clear up to the bumper of the 72. Only 2 lanes side by side for the lead right now. We'll see if these Hondas can form a run this time. Back to the line. It looks like it's still going to be Raz on that outside. Yes, it is.
Yep, Raz led it that time. Oh,
Mello's going to move up the line. Is that going to give the inside to Brent? I think it will.
It will.
A bad move by Mello is going to separate him from his manufacturer teammate.
I think this might see a change at the lead, though, because you saw how hungry and aggressive Brent was in the clash. Oh, but Mello back to the bottom.
Away. Oh, wow. He clears back down to the inside. The Hondas will hook back up again. And here comes Mello looking for the race lead.
That was actually a real smart move. Got a draft off the 72 and essentially slingshot him.
And he looks like he might actually... He probably won't clear him, but he's going to be well up there in contention trying to lead this lap. Here they come. 3 wide. Give it to Mello in that number 1 Honda.
Absolutely. Look at the whole field is 3 wide.
Everyone is 3 wide except for Jordan, Adam, and
Lord.
Vuko at the back there.
Take
Mello
a screenshot. Look at that.
Look at that. That's a desktop wallpaper.
Absolutely.
So Mello and Brent have pushed through the lead. Brent now looking to the inside. He's got Pirate in tow, one of the best super speedway racers we've got.
I think we knew Brent was going to do that. There was no way he was going to sit there and
there's
lie.
no loyalty in that man's heart. Off turn 4, Brent trying to lead him back to the start-finish line, but he's got Mello to his outside, tucked up tight, holding him up a lane. Look at that.
Oh, look at
He's
Pirate.
going to give Pirate a line to the inside if he's not careful. Here comes the 77.
That's that aggressive nature, but he might be able to clear back to the bottom. Oh, he is clear, but he's still leaving like half a lane.
Bottom line. Captain trying to push up through the middle with Balto.
Interesting thing for that 26. He's been in the outside and middle lane for most of this race, but he's been able to stay up here in this top group. It's very interesting because you don't usually see that.
Gives a bump to the 77 of Pirate. Old friends between that 26 and 77. They've raced for their whole careers together. Still those 2 Hondas side by side out in front of this field, but Pirate's looking for somewhere to go as he's getting a big push from Sean.
Brent doing some heavy side drafting.
Look
Good
at that.
Lord.
Mello still leads it back to the line. Pirate's now confirmed down on that inside. Oh, trouble! Oh, that's going to be trouble. Oh, big one. Oh, 1 car upside down. It's Conrail in the 44. The 57 of Jordan's involved. Adam Garcia. And trouble in turn 1. And for the 4th week in a row, the 57's torn up. Trumpet with a lot of damage to his Dodge.
68 and 17 might have gotten away from that.
Flag. Pirate out in front of the field. Sean in tow. The Honda's kicked out to the outside. And it looks as though Pirate's going to lead him back to the start-finish line. And to the line, yes, he will. So Pirate leads at the start-finish line. We'll go ahead and take a look back, find out what just happened on the entrance to turn number 1. Keeping an eye on the number 08 of Adam Garcia. You see him pushing Jordan right there. Julia coming up to his bumper. And she is going to hook the 08. And right up into her team owner.
Oh,
That's going to be an interesting meeting.
and look
See
at the
Conrail roof
44.
first against the wall.
Poor Jordan got the most of that.
Yeah, completely innocent bystander. Didn't see it coming, and then the 08 came straight up into his door. On board with the number 57 of Jordan as the car directly behind him is going to get turned to the inside going into turn number 1, and then it's on.
Oh!
See Conrail go up onto his side right there. It's a lot of damage to the Season 1 champion. On board with the number 19 of Adam Irish, as he's going to be right up in the middle of that. You see all the cars around him were involved in the accident. Watch this. That was a big hit for Conrail.
Yeah, absolutely. Roof was all the way against the wall. That's a tough hit.
Coming back to the restart here on lap number 16 of 48, quarter distance. Pirate retains the lead off of pit road, and here's a recap of the drivers taken out in that most recent incident.
All right, after that incident, it appears the number 44 of Conrail, the 12 of Trumpet, and the 57 of Jordan have all retired from this race.
Alrighty. Pace car brings them through turn number 4. Top 5, Pirate, Carey, Captain, Mello, and NCD has jumped up into the top 5. As the Dodge Charger pace car heads for its stall at the end of pit road, Pirate's got the field in tow. And the green flag is back out here at Daytona. We talked about that 98 of Carey before this race, how he might have some speed to show after winning it last year, and he's up there in second right now, but Captain's trying to move him back a spot. And NCD's going to go with him, and Nate as well.
Ooh, big run coming here with the 18.
Look at the series officials. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that inside. But NCD with a big push from Nate coming down the back straightaway is going to try to push past the 26.
Big push from Nate.
And here comes Brent with a big run. He lost a few spots on the pit exchange as NCD's looking for the lead. He got a big push
look
from
at the
Nate
Honda
down that back
boys.
straightaway.
Look at them.
The Honda boys have linked up once again.
Oh, man.
Field a little bit strung out. They'll get themselves back together in time. But up front, it's NCD from 5th to the lead in 1 lap. That's impressive from the rookie. Got that Papa John's Dodge all over his rear bumper as they go off into turn number 1. Ooh, that was close.
They're pushing hard, being aggressive
Pirate
now.
And Captain trying to figure something out on that outside with Carey and Dega. And on the bottom, it's Nate, Mello, and Brent all trying to push through.
Pirate with a
And
good run
two
on the top.
2 of the 100 Thieves
Look
cars
at him
trying-
to the
Pirate
bottom.
crosses him over. Look at that.
What a move.
The same thing NCD did to Pirate. Pirate does to NCD. Put the 77 back to the point.
Oh, that was a hell of a move by the 77.
And once again, Pirate and Mello within distance of one another, trying to work together. Nate will work with whoever's around him until he doesn't want to anymore. Pirate back to the lead.
You know, Pirate in Season 1 was snubbed of a victory here in Daytona. And last year, he ran good here again. So he is hungry. He wants this win today.
Looking for redemption for sure as Nate moves down to his inside in that Papa John's Dodge. Side by side down the back straightaway. NCD coming with a push from Captain. Carey coming as well. Brent laying back a little bit off of Mello. Here they come into turn number 3. A little further back, Dale gets shuffled out of line by Balto. Off turn 4 to the start-finish line. Mello peeking down to the inside. To the stripe, it's going to be Pirate once more, but now he's top of 3. Those 2 Hondas are working better together than anybody else in the field.
Yes, they are. Oh, but Brent is
Oh,
really in a weird
close.
line. And they are almost
Pirate.
looking 4 wide.
Pirate trying to get down in front of that 18. He does. NCD left alone on the outside with no drafting help. Now the Hondas are getting a little soft down there on the bottom. No push. Sean's way off the bumper of the 22 as Carey gives a push to the 86 of NCD. Here comes Brent back to the bumper of the 1. Into 3. Pirate cleared from the top back to the lead. That's impressive.
I'm telling you, Pirate is here for redemption. He wants this win bad.
He's racing for a lot in that number 77 Monster Chevrolet. Back to the start-finish line. Pirate's going to lead again. And Mello just barely clears Brent.
He keeps doing that, and I think that's why Brent keeps trying to move out of line and get around him. I don't think he likes that.
And that loss of momentum is going to cost Brent the bottom as the two 100 Thieves cars are going to push down to the inside. Sean in the 40, David Garcia in the 4. Move to the inside of that Louder with Crowder number 22.
Shout out
And
to
now
that
Mello
number
is a man
4 car.
alone.
He was just barely missed that accident on that most recent caution and was all the way at the back and restarted 10th, and here he is up here in the lead pack now.
They're contending for it. Another car we haven't seen very much from today, Super Soggy in that 29, lined up 5th on the bottom. With a fast number 72 behind him, back to the start-finish line. Pirate leads again. This 77 seems to be the strongest car here right now.
I haven't seen a car control the field today like this 77 has so far.
Sean trying to continue his march to the front, trying to shuffle out the other Honda as Nate's trying to look for a way through to the lead. He's got the inside.
Oh, that's
But
going to help.
there's no one close to either driver.
The 18's got closer, though. If the 1 can get to his back bumper, that might help him, but the Brent's trying to get to the back bumper of the 77 as well.
Both leaders with Hondas to help as the Fords are trying to line up. Brent running that top, winding it up, trying to get a big run off turn 4. Mello looking even lower than Nate. Here comes Nate in that dual force Dodge, trying to push through to the lead. But is Pirate going to have the momentum on the outside? Back to the line, it's Nate's lap to lead. The winner at Nashville earlier this year. Being pushed by the man that dumped Ricochet at Martinsville. Can he clear him off turn 2? It doesn't look like he will, as Mello's now falling off the back bumper of the 18, and Brent's closing up to the 77. Big run on that outside.
I have not been able to see anyone make a run on that outside except for this number 77. This 77 is exceptionally strong.
They
Oh,
brought
is
a
he
real
clear?
good piece to Daytona. Not
No,
quite,
he's
but if
not.
he has that momentum off the top side, he'll be easily clear back down to that inside line by the time they get to turn number 1. As the whole field is caught back up into one pack. One car straggling back there that looks like it's the 80 of Jerry Chen. Unfortunate after he had such a strong run scoring the win last weekend in Papyrus. And Pirate did it. He cleared back down to the inside.
Man, look at Pirate. This is unbelievable.
Runs that middle down the front stretch, middle to top, and then dives it down to the bottom in the corner. Actually running the middle now. You see Taco falling back. There's the 80 of Jerry Chen. A little bit of damage to the back bumper of that car. Ski was running up front. Julia, the outside pole sitter. Creasem was fast earlier, led a lap or 2.
The 35 and 75 had a little bit of an incident on pit roads. They might have some damage that they're dealing with.
Back off turn number 4. Pirate still out in front of this thing. Dega trying to do something up there on the outside with NCD, but it's not working. Man, look at how this 77. That's a bit of a big lead. What do you think about that? I'm not so sure.
He's got a full car length on him, but he had it for that almost that entire lap. So I don't know. He still has it. That's a full car length. Oh, now
Also
getting
trying to
about
move
half.
David Garcia out as Sean tries to move out Nate. And the Hondas have linked up again on the outside.
But this time with Mello pushing Brent, I wonder if this is going to be more successful than Brent pushing Mello.
A Chevy, a Dodge, and 2 Hondas, and with a couple of Fords up there. All the manufacturers represented except for Mercedes. As they come off turn number 4, Pirate's going to lead them back. They're just past halfway in this race.
They're going to have to work together really well to try and work to get past this 77.
The only pairs of teammates I'm seeing working together right now is they're going to get split up. As I say that, was the 2 Garcia Haas the 100 Thieves racing cars, and those 2 Hondas.
Balto might have something to say here because he's been slowly working his way up the field. He's fallen a bit back here, but he's been working to, separate that bottom line. So this 24 might have something to say about it.
Wow,
Captain's going to
look at
squeeze
Captain
in there.
shove his way down to the bottom from the middle. But yes, Balto won the Clash last season. We know he's good on super speedways, as we may have a lap car. Adam Irish is going to get caught before too long.
Not again for Pirate. That's how he got snubbed of a win in Daytona. A lap car messed him up in season 1.
Lap car exiting turn number 2 as the leaders enter turn 1. Here comes Sean to the inside of Nate looking for second place. That's going to stall out the lines behind the leader. Pirate's going to love that. But now he's got 3 lanes coming at him.
Yeah, but none really have help. No line is really, like, fully organized.
Mello drops way off the bumper of Brent.
That's not going to be good for that top line. And this bottom line needs to get more organized if they want to get past the 77. Nate, that's about the closest he's been.
100 Thieves cars back in line. They got around the 26 of Captain. Nate opts to follow Pirate up the racetrack rather than make a move on him. Not yet, at least. As Adam Irish draws ever closer. The person in the best position in this pack right now might be that number 17, Mike Council, who's the last car in line.
I don't know, though, because the 77, the 18, and the 40, they're all clear. So they should be able to work by the lap car of the 19, but the guys that are side by side, they're going to have a little bit harder time with it.
Oh, trouble back straightaway. Mello's in it. Around goes the 67 of Lattimore. Ricochet involved again. And they keep wrecking down into turn number 3. Balto up into the wall as they come around to take the caution flag. Nate and Pirate side by side. Brent trying to push through. And once again, it looks like it's going to be Pirate at start-finish. Yes, it will. Heartbreaker for the number 1 of Mello is running up there all day. Has the front end stoved in on his Honda as they're wrecking again, coming to take the yellow flag. Jerry Chen, Adam Garcia, and Julia. And one other sliding through the infield grass. Oh, trouble in the back of the field. That's 47 Master and Mike Council with a bunch of damage as they caught the back of the field. Ooh, a lot. Ooh, and Kreesum gets into the back of Raz. Coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Watch that number 1 of Mello as something's going to happen here. Ooh, Captain got turned off the bottom and up into the 1, and it was on. Look at Taco on the brakes trying to get away from that. So the 1 of Mello eliminated in this wreck. And then behind them, we saw some stuff going down with the number 80 of Jerry Chen, the 08 of Adam Garcia, the 37 of Ski, and the 75 of Julia. Adam runs into his own teammate.
Just doesn't get it checked up.
Ooh, wow. Drills him.
Oh, my God. Hard hit.
A lesson learned for the rookie. Don't stop it in the middle of the racetrack. On board at the number 67, Chris Lattimore, as he's going to give a bad bump to that number 26 Dodge, and it's on. And he thought he was through it, and then Mello comes down the racetrack and sack taps him. And he's part of the pile. Such a shame for NCD and Ricochet, the pole sitter. Caught up in this wreck. Alondo as well. Field circling under yellow here at Daytona. Leader is still Pirate, Nate in second, Brent in third, and quite a few drivers eliminated in those most recent series of wrecks. And Captain's got the names of them.
Absolutely. This wreck is gonna shake up the standings for sure. Out of this race is the 80 of Jerry Chen, last week's winner, the 08 of Adam, the 7 of Fish, the 47 of 47 Master, the 17 of Council, the 1 of Mello, the 75 of Julia, the 86 of NCD, and the number 11 of Alondo.
A lot of heavy hitters taken out in that wreck, a lot of fast race cars. You still see the 67 who inadvertently caused that one, and Ricochet, the 68, down there on the inside with the rear bumper covers ripped off. They're going to be out there trying to get all they can get in the last, about 16 laps of this one.
Don't have much left in it. And we've got about, if you count the 68 and the 67, even though they're one lap down, we got about 23 cars left on tracks. That definitely took out a lot. And this is going to be interesting to see, because last time the single file, they got a little spaced out, but now we got 2 lap cars down here. If
you're not in it now, you're going to be out of it. As they come back to the green flag, Pirate's still out in front. Nate in second. Sean opts to go down to the bottom and follow those lappers. Top 3 on the outside.
Man, I don't know about that, because The bottom has obviously been the preferred lane, but those lappers are not going to be fast. Oh, they're going to split them.
Trying to put him through to the middle. Nate and Brent tandemed up there on the outside for a moment. They're going to get past Ricochet, but Lattimore still down there clogging the inside as Ricochet moves up in front of the 26 of Captain. They keep it in line down the back straightaway. A lot of shuffling right there. That was close. That was Garth and Super Soggy along with Vuko and Neo getting squirreled up as they get around the lappers. Captain's going to get screwed from third place, dropping back. Stuck behind the lap cars here. As at the front, Nate has moved to the inside of Pirate, and he's going to get that lead. He's got a big push from Brent, and it's the front three have broken away. Behind them is the 100 Thieves racing cars, Super Soggy, Vuko, Dega, all moving up there. Vuko was running last at one point in this race. He's moved up into the top 5 about. As Brent's now looking for the lead, and he's got the fastest car on his bumper. Who will Pirate go with?
Big head of steam with that 4 and 29.
Man, the 4 didn't know what lane to take. He weaved back and forth a few times, takes the top, and leaves Super Soggy down there to the bottom. Soggy led at the white flag last week. Ended up getting passed by the 80 of Jerry Chen, but looking for more here today.
I think the 4's thought process there was get up in front of his teammate, but that outside just hasn't been great. But then again, Pirate's up there on the outside. He's been one of the only ones to make it work.
We'll see if he's going to have to do it again here as they run side by side behind race leader Nate in that 18, trying to score his 3rd career victory. Brent hasn't won since they were on the road course in New Hampshire in season 1. He's looking for more, especially he's looking for redemption after Julia knocked him up a groove and wound up taking the win from him in 8 Bowl earlier this season in the Clash.
A very interesting stat if Nate were to win today. In the trucks yesterday, the 49 of Floor went on to win that race for his 2nd win of the season. Where did his 1st win of the season come at? Nashville. Where did Nate win it earlier this year? Nashville.
So both the Nashville winners trying to go back-to-back here. Well, not back-to-back. Close enough. As Brent looking to the inside, here comes that Louder with Crowder Honda.
And he has been loud all day.
Oh, Brent's always loud. Vuko giving a big push to Super Soggy in that number 29 as they head down the back straightaway. Vuko's been quiet all day. He's now sliding his way up into the top 10 here.
I was just about to say, haven't seen much out of this 45 all day long, and here he is running 3rd in line.
Same for Garth. Garth has been towards the back more or less all day. He's trying to get up here late, maybe steal the victory.
These accidents have let some of these guys come up here.
Neo peeks out of line for about 10th place, back to the start-finish line. Nate still leads the race. Brent in 2nd, but only by a car or half a car length. Pirate on that outside, pushing Nate. Down on the inside, Vuko giving a big push to the 29 of Soggy, who's trying to get up to the back bumper of that 22 of Brent.
I feel like this is the most even we've seen these two lines.
Pirate's looking for a place to go. He pushes Nate clear of Brent.
Wow.
Does Nate take the bottom?
Oh,
Looks
he's
like
trying.
He's running half. The car might be a little bit tight. Might not want to get down there to that inside quite as well. So Brent retains the bottom line as they come back into the tri-oval. They're going to see 10 laps to go, this time across the start-finish line. There it is. Nate clears himself down to the bottom that time, but goes right back up in front of that 77. Controlling the lanes. Oh, trouble! Neo turned into the wall. The 72 is also involved. The 54 Raz as well. Both Raz racing cars.
Wow. This race really is some team killers.
The caution flag is back out. The field racing back. Who's going to lead him back to the start-finish line? Nate still out in front. Brent in 2nd. Sorry, Pirate in 2nd. I think Nate will lead him back here. Got that good lead. There's only going to be a handful of laps to go when we get this race restarted. Back into the tri-oval, Nate's going to lead him to the caution flag.
One interesting thing to note as well, we're within 10 to go now, so there will not be lap cars.
Let's just hope the field doesn't wreck themselves, getting slowed down the back straightaway. Going off into turn number 1 here, you're going to see the 51 come up in front of his team owner, Raz, in that 54. Just that damaged rear bumper on the 51. Something didn't quite line up when Raz went to go try to push his rookie teammate, and that was both Raz Racing Cars' days in a nutshell.
I think another thing you can attribute to that is just rookie mistake. Thought he was clear, and he wasn't.
Field comes off turn number 4. A 3-car crash brought out the caution a moment ago. The 2 Raz Racing cars have carried on, but unfortunately, it looks like the number 72 of Ant will be eliminated in that accident. Stole the stat from you, Lamy. Get shit on. Pace car is going to head for pit road, and there's going to be only 6 laps to go here from Daytona. Nate still out in front of this field. Pirate hungry and in second. Brent in third. David Garcia fourth. Super Soggy fifth. Green flag. And a big jump for Nate. That might be his undoing, though, as Pirate's got Brent all over that back bumper.
Who pulls out first?
Never pull out. Down into turn number 1. Nate still leads the field. Looks like it's going to be David Garcia moving to the inside of Brent. And maybe the 100 Thieves Racing cars will continue to work together.
They've been doing it all race long.
I haven't seen these two separate since the green flag dropped. Dega down there on the inside trying to move with him. Who can block where? Brent is clear of the 4. Should he choose to take it? And here comes Pirate looking for the race lead once more.
Oh, we just talked about 100 Thieves working together. Look, I guess not now.
Doesn't matter now. Your friends are where you find them. As Pirate gets pushed back through to the lead. Brent's looking for the lead too, though. Here comes the 22 Honda to the inside of the racetrack, but he's got no real help behind him. They're 3 wide behind him. Will that let the 77 get pushed back clear? And it's time to go. If they wreck again, this race may well be over.
Ooh, and they almost did in one. Dega was looking 4 wide, and that was not a smart move.
Nate dropping back out of it as they go down the back straightaway. Side by side for the lead and for third place. 3 wide for 5th. Who do you go with? Pirate might be able to clear the 22 of Brent. Not quite, not that time. Brent's got a big push from Sean. Dega pushing through to 5th on that inside.
You got to remember this late in the race. If they have another bad bump and cause a caution, that could be the end.
Pirate pushing Brent down that racetrack, trying to get that side draft that he needs to clear out in front of that 22 once more. Dega down there on the inside, moving Sean up a lane. Can Dega come out of nowhere and steal this victory? He's up to 3rd. Northrop pushing through on the inside with Dale. Captain in line there on the inside.
They're going to look to the bottom. I don't think he has room, though. No, he's not clear. Look at Garth with a run.
And Pirate pushing back again with help from Sean, but he can't quite get rid of Brent. That's the story of Brent's career. You just can't get rid of him. He's a little worm, little weasel in there in that number 22 Honda. As they come back around to start finish, they're going to be on lap number 46, just 3 laps to go. And Pirate's able to get down in front of the 22. He did it. He cleared him.
Power
now
move
what does
by
Brent
Pirate.
do? What's Brent's move? Does he stay in line? Does he protect the bottom? I think you got to protect the bottom.
I think Brent's move is to try and stay on that 77's bumper and then try and pass him on the back here.
These 2 cars are the only 2 that are up there right now that have really been there all day. Sure, Sean has been there, but he's on that unpreferred outside line. Everybody down there on the inside has kind of worked their way up there, but these 2 have been fast all day. Along with Nate back there, trapped 3rd on the outside. Here comes Garth into the picture. Vuko trying to pull his way out of the middle. Back around into the trial, but there's gonna be 2 laps to go. Pirate still leads this race. Spacing out a little bit. Front 4 have broken away. Here comes Garth to the inside. Pirate down to block. Vuko pushing Brent on that outside. Sean getting a suck, trying to come up to join this battle. The next time by, they're going to see the white flag. Next flag will end the race. Is Vuko going to push Brent clear? We've seen them work together and not work too well.
Brent's clear once again.
Should he take it through turn number 4 for the second to last time? They're really single filed out here as they come around to take the white flag. 1 more lap to go from Daytona. Pirate leads at it. Who leads at the checkers? Brent all over his back bumper as they go down into turn number 1.
With them being
David
single
Garcia
file,
trying to figure something out.
with them being single file, Brent needs to stay right there and make a move on the backstretch. But here comes Garth.
Here comes Garth. Down to the inside. The 200 Thieves car is in line, trying to form a run. Who goes with who? David takes the bottom. Sean takes the top. Big push to the back bumper of Brent. He's clear of the 88 once more. Down into turn number 3. Pirates still out in front of this race. Brent looking to the inside. Here comes Brent with a move to the inside. Pirate can't block low. Off turn number 4, side by side. Brent on the inside. Pirate on the outside. To the checkered flag. Who's it gonna be? Pirate's gonna win at Daytona. What an unbelievably dominant victory for that number 77 Chevrolet. Scoring the victory and redemption at the Daytona International Speedway. It's been due for 2 years, and he finally claims that first victory at Daytona here today. Second career victory for that number 77 car, and what a way to do it. Side by side with Brent at the start-finish line. A great win.
An absolutely deserving win for that
And
77
trouble down the
as
backstretch.
they wreck.
And Nate's going to get a couple more of them.
But absolutely deserving win for that 77. He had the fastest car all day long. And as you said, redemption. He got that win from season 1. He got it.
So Brent's going to wind up finishing second in this race by 4/100ths of a second. Garth's going to bring it home third. Fourth is going to be the 40 of Sean. Fifth is the 4 of David Garcia. Dega finishes sixth. Super Soggy seventh. Eighth is going to be Vuko in the number 45. Ninth is going to be Nate in the 18. And 10th is going to be Dale.
Brent oh so close yet again.
Thank you for tuning in to the 100 Thieves 48 here from the Daytona International Speedway. Congratulations to Pirate and that number 77 team on scoring their second career victory and getting that redemption that he was owed for Season 1's race at Daytona. Make sure you join us next time when we head out to the Midwest for the Cornfield Classic presented by Jordan Teagues Designs from the beautiful Iowa Speedway. Until that time comes, I'm Jordan here along with Captain. We'll catch you next time.
Hoa.
Au revoir.